So the scale changes where we are in the composition. Welcome to Tynan Teaches After Effects. We're going to do a sort of tricky expressions tutorial. Moo, I'm a cow is going to be the name of the composition. And then we're going to create a new composition called Look, Buddy, Don't Think Too Hard About It. We are trying to create an expression that controls the timeline of a composition within your timeline. So we have this moo cow expression. So let's draw a cow so quickly. I've been playing Stardew Valley, so you know how it is. You got cows on the brain. This is my cow. I named my cow Regret in Stardew Valley. So in this tutorial, this cow will be named Regret as well. Doesn't matter. We got a cow here. And this is the shape of my cow. We're going to group everything together. And we're going to move this cow around the composition just so that we know that the timeline is in fact moving. We go to position. We keyframe it. At the end of the 30-second timeline, we move it to the corner. And that's proof that we are moving in. You know what? And moo is kind of like a pun, right? Because we're moving and it's a cow. And this is what cows look like, and if you disagree with that, you're wrong. I'd like a shorter timeline just so it's more obvious. So we're going to do 5 seconds rather than 30. And now we've got a timeline with a cow moving across my screen. Yes, it is a cow. Shut up. So this needs to be time remapped so that the frame of the moo I'm a cow composition is attached to the scale of another object. And so for this case, we're going to have a little circle here, and this is going to be our scale controller. In theory, it could be anything. It could be a null if we wanted it to be. In this case, we just want a circle so that it's very apparent what's going on. We'll make it bright red. We'll also change the blend mode to screen so that we can see the cow underneath the dot. And as we are scaling this up and down from 100 to 125, we are going to remap the time function of this composition. You do that by holding Control-Alt-T. That opens your time remap keyframes, but we don't want it keyframed at all. Oh, wait. Well, we need to have it keyframed, but we're going to adjust it. So what we need in here instead of keyframes is we need an expression. And that expression is going to be T equals time remap. And that is our position. If I say time remap equals 4.5, let's go 4.5 so that I know what I'm talking about. 4.5. We go 4 seconds and 14 frames because we're at 30 frames per second. There's probably a drop keyframe in there somewhere. So this time remap variable is measured in seconds. So what we need is a linear function. Linear variables there are 5. It's t, tmin, tmax, and I'll explain what these are later. Value and value 2. So t is your parameter that you're using to control this linear function. So in the case of this project, what parameter we want controlling the function is the scale. Our parameter we're controlling is the vertical scale of the scale controller. You can either type this all in or you can use the pick whip tool. That's what I just did. I used the pick whip tool to select the parameter I wanted to control my linear function. You can do that just by putting your type tool wherever you want that to be, adding it in. Now we have the tmin, that is the minimum you want the parameter to be at when it's at the bottom value. So in this case, we're going from 100% to 125%. So our tmin is 100, and our tmax is going to be 125. Our value is what we want the final time remap to equal. So our final time remap, we want at the bottom to be 0 seconds, and at the top, we want it to be 5 seconds. We don't have any errors. It's looking good. Linear, this comp layer, scale controller, dot transform, scale 0, 100 to 125, 0 to 5. Now watch this. As I scale the scale controller up, this cow should move from the top left to the bottom right. And there you have it. And that's how you use a linear function to control the time of a composition within another composition in After Effects. I hope you find this useful. If you did, like and subscribe. I'm probably never going to do another tutorial on After Effects ever in my life. That said, learn how to read, loser. I'm excited to see what you made out of it. I love expressions in After Effects. I think they're so fun. Remember how we were playing Stardew Valley earlier and Mahamar absolutely derailed us?